This is going to be a tough Monday. We're going to get through this together. It's food, fun places, the mayhem of life after a gorgeous weekend. I'm Tyler Glen, and thanks for tuning in the show today. Streaming on all platforms for the first hour and on Twitch exclusively for hour two. And it's the endless summer, the summer of 2024. What is going on? Near record-breaking temperatures this past weekend will continue this week. And in fact, you have to go back to 1897, like into the century before last. In 1897, our city was this warm. Could be a record breaker today. Details coming up. I'm loving the heat. I know you are too, Sunseekers. And this is good news for harvest, too, although there might be some rain in the forecast. We'll take a look together. Hey, hope you had a great weekend. If you're a Bomber fan, it was a great weekend. If you're a Rider fan, you're calling in sick work today. Banjo Bowl went in Winnipeg, and some bets were lost. Others were won. We'll take a look at some of the Sunseeker photos, the shenanigans that were happening in Winnipeg, and, of course, all the fun with football and barbecuing and beach time. People were enjoying their swimming pools well into September. It's just like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. Like May, we had a snowstorm. Do you remember? We had power outages. We had highways closed after May long weekend through our national park because we had 2 feet of wet snow. And now in September, I'm thinking we shift the calendar over. You know how they do that time correction at New Year's? We need to go, let's move September. This should be August, really. And this way, May goes into April, and an April snowstorm seems reasonable. Am I out to lunch? This is crazy. This weather, I mean, I'm not complaining, most certainly. It's so warm, 9 degrees. Look at this. Expect sunny skies today, high of 32 degrees. Environment Canada saying 33. That is 13 degrees above normal for this time of year. And it was September the 9th, 1897, when Brandon topped out at 35 degrees. So this is definitely not something that normally happens in our part of the world. But we're loving it, especially considering on Friday to end the week, there were frost warnings in northern Ontario. And that did not affect us in our part of the world. But, man, this is fantastic. Your weather and road update this morning is brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is always with the driving experts at voicemanusa.com. Give them a call. Visit the website. Get something arranged today at 204-730-2333. Seeing that beautiful sunshine could spell thunder shower later this afternoon just because it is going to get so hot at 33. We expect 33 again to repeat on Tuesday, Wednesday 27, Thursday 30. Pumpkin spice, get out of the way. We're still into the margarita season and slushies and ice cold beer and big fat steaks and summer that never ends. I fear that we're going to get walloped, though. Mother Nature's going to go, oh, yeah, I forgot to flip the switch. Probably just in time for Thanksgiving. Kaboom. Well, let's just enjoy it. Let's enjoy it while we can and see who's frosty this morning. Who's got the blues? Oh, Northern Ontario again. And looks as if Colorado's got a little bit there, too. But generally pretty nice across North America as we say good morning and welcome into the Beach Bunker. It's time for Welcome Aboard to see who we've got to say good morning to on all the platforms this morning. Again, hope you had a great weekend. Can't wait to hear about it. If you got some pictures to share with yesterday's good thing, just shoot them over to the mailbag. We would love that as well. GT, dash, and then let it rip for yesterday's good thing. But first, we want to say a quick good morning to our sun seekers in chat this morning, Tasha, Road Reverend, and Lindy, who's feeling a little under the weather. Wishing Lindy well. She had an incident Friday afternoon. She had to go to the hospital. Yay, caramba. Yeah, that's awful, Lindy. We're wishing you well. Still here waiting for more tests. Joining the show from the hospital? Good God, Lindy, you're dedicated, and we really hope that you're feeling a lot better. This is maybe, I'm hoping it's as simple as an inner ear infection. You know how sometimes that can happen? I hate those things. Inner ear infection, you get all dizzy, and you're thinking, oh my God, it feels awful. You get a little nauseous, and then the doctor's like, yeah, no, it's nothing serious, because I'm thinking, I got a brain tumor or something like that, or something really seriously awful is wrong with me. No. I seem to get them all the time. So I'm hoping it's as simple as an inner ear infection. Hope those tests are good for you. Who else do we have in chat this morning? Zumba Bernice says that she is enjoying the pool. Oh, I guess so. More pool days. Oh, I hope you sent some pictures of you in the pool. I know I saw some floating around in the old social media feed. Pool weather indeed. Polar Bear's here. Quentin is here too this morning. Good morning, Quentin. Getting ready for his big weekend of Strong Kids, which is coming up this Saturday. Raising funds for an adorable little person. Cindy is here too on Twitch. Everybody's wishing Lindy well. Debbie Kynock is here on Facebook. Good morning, Debbie. Happy Monday. Summer temps in full force. We are not done with summer yet. Although, then we've got Val Horn in this morning, and Val says, good morning, can't wait for fall weather. Val. Come on, Val. What are you doing? No. We can't have fall weather. We can't. The train is too hard to stop. It's the summer train. And the summer train just keeps chewing on. And, we're going to have some record-breaking temperatures this week. I think we could have this kind of weather. I'd be okay with this kind of weather until Christmas. Day before Christmas. We can have 2 centimeters of snow. And that's it. Ron is here on Facebook. Anyway, Val, have a great day and enjoy your air conditioning, though. You'll have it cranked. I know you will. Ron is here on Facebook. KDD4380 is here on Twitch. Nice to see you. And Nick is here too. And Ryan is joining us this morning on Twitch as well. Good to see you this morning. Janine is here to wish us a happy Monday. This is the big one. This is the first full week of back to school. Coming up on the show this morning, we're going to talk about homework. It doesn't take long before the kids start getting loaded up with homework once school is back in session, especially the later the students go to school. As far as junior high, middle school, high school, there are lots of homework there. But there's some teachers in some parts of the world are saying the time for homework is over. We should not be giving the kids any more homework after COVID. It's just too hard on their mental health, and they should just go to school, and everything should get done within those school hours. We're going to talk about that a little bit this morning. Also, Nick says, good morning. Bombers win on Saturday. Wheaties win on Friday and yesterday. All is good with the world. Although with the Wheaties, it's preseason, right? They're just practicing. It's just all practice. Jody is here. Mama J is here too. Trev Webb is here too. Thank you for not gloating too much. That'll come later. Oh, my God. Lindy says she got 8 staples in the back of her head. Holy man. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible, Lindy. Gosh. And how do they? How is that done? Why am I picturing a staple gun? That's just awful. I hope we can find some humor in that somewhere. Are they dissolvable staples? Are they? Because you get dissolvable stitches. That's awful. Jeez, that would give me a headache just thinking about that. Yikes. I hope you're feeling better. Zachary is here on TikTok this morning, along with Roly Poly and Nova, and we also have Dak and Stephanie St. Dennis is here on TikTok as well this morning. Good morning to you. Yay, caramba. Zumba Bernice says pool pics are coming. Okay, good. Mavis is here on Facebook. Michelle is here on Facebook as well. Good morning to you, Michelle. It's nice to see you. We also have Shaquille and Oak Tree, Mike, and Wheelie joining us on TikTok as well to start the show. That is awful. Yeah, staples. Whenever they need staples, that's office supplies, not health equipment. Come on. Holy cow. Okay, so yesterday's good thing. Hi, Nolan. And Waddell Engineering on TikTok. Good morning to you. Let's talk about yesterday's good thing. And, of course, you can take the entire weekend to put this into chat, GT- and then tell us something awesome that happened through the weekend. This is usually the part of the show where we get a lot of folks sending pictures. You can DM me on the Facebook page, Tyler Glen. Just find me on Facebook. Send me a DM there and say, this is my good thing from the weekend. Like Cindy. She got up to Wellman Lake. Holy cow. Holy moly. Look at this rack of ribs. Very nice. You got fish and chips, though, it looks like, hey? Oh, there's your daughter. Got to go the other way. Nice rack of ribs. Woo-wee. That'll leave you full. Those stuffed potatoes, oh, man, I am just getting into those. That is a nice little feast there. And some canning going on there, too. I did some canning of my own. Maybe you saw the pictures of me making some pico. I'm now flooded with the tomatoes. I tried to green them up by putting them in paper bags. I put them in cardboard boxes. I played music for them. There's no way to force tomatoes from green to red, I've realized, because I was gifted 2 giant boxes of green tomatoes, and I wanted to turn some of them red so I wasn't like making constant pico at one time. I wanted to, like an avalanche of red tomatoes. That did not work. They're all turning red now, and yeah, it is. There is a lot of canning going on. I got to do something with them. Zumba Bernice is at the pool, and oh, look at this. Nice shot. Ooh, Sunseeker pool party over at Zumba Bernice's place. What is the latest you've had the pool open till? What is this? Oh, alcoholic freezies. Nice. Hard ice strawberry dreamsicle, 6.8%. Woohoo! Those look good. Did you get those at the liquor store? I have so many questions. So, Bernice, latest you've kept the pool open, and where did you buy those? Because I'd like to get some, actually. I do the homemade variety, where you just take a little needle and you put it in the Mr. Freezy, and that'll do the same thing. Little bit. It's the cheap way. Cheap as borscht. Cheap as borscht. Wagatail Walkathon went over the weekend with the Brandon Humane Society, and they had a nice turnout. It was, boy, you don't get any better weather for walking the dogs. Of course, this is an annual fundraiser that's done locally in the community. It's the 21st annual. They have been doing this for over 2 decades now, where they raise money for the Humane Society and had a nice turnout. So there you go. Well, there's the fur babies. In fact, it almost got too hot. I hate using those words, too hot. But, you needed to make sure that the puppies were in the shade and they had lots of water. They were well taken care of. So, yeah, everybody having fun. And congratulations again to the Humane Society for great. Oh, there's Willie, our local hockey mascot. So, yeah, there you go. That was pretty good. Although, look at in the background, Spray Park's closed. 34 degrees, closed. Spray Park's closed. Open them up. Cindy says, yes, you can get them at the liquor store. Oh, Zumba Bernice is back in the pool. She's not listening to me, or she's in the washroom. Also, Jackie. Oh, there we go. Maybe I kept the pool open till September the 6th in the past. Then it's the polar plunge if you dare. So this is one of the later seasons that you've had the pool open. That's pretty awesome. This is Jackie Keller over the weekend, enjoying those beautiful campfires into August. Isn't this great? This is fantastic. This is amazing. And, I know people have been bugging me about the Rider loss on the weekend, but let me say a couple of things about the football on the weekend and last weekend. Whether you were in Regina or you were in Winnipeg, both those stadiums were full of rabid, crazy football fans. Both games were incredibly close and literally came down to the last play of the game. Both weekends, the weather could not have been any better. I'm thinking to myself as I'm finishing up the game on Saturday, the CFL should just be Saskatchewan versus Winnipeg every other weekend. Seriously. If we could have weather like that, packed stadiums, like you go out east, and they got good football fans out east. They got good football fans in BC. But, I mean, come on. We've got like 40,000 in these 2 prairie cities. Like, we're pretty rabid about football in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome. So good job to all the football fans. I know, regardless of what side of the stadium you were on. And, I'm not a diehard CFL guy per se, although, I lived in Regina for a long time, and it's hard to get the stink out of my green jersey. I used to have a green jersey. I don't have one anymore. It kind of fell apart on me. Kind of like the team past 2 weekends. Montreal's game was sold out also, but not as big a crowd. They've moved the big market teams into these small stadiums. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. There's nothing like football in the West. Someone was messing with Wikipedia over the weekend. Bomber fans will love this. Wikipedia is the website that tells you everything you need to know about different stuff. It's, the go-to place to find out stuff. And this is the 411 on the Saskatchewan Roughriders, based in Regina, founded in 1910, playing at Mosaic Stadium. And if you look further down, the general manager is Jeremy O'Day. And if you look who the owner is, the owners of the Saskatchewan Roughriders are what the heck? Well played. Well played. That can happen from time to time. Some people get in there and will update the Wikipedia, and it's not long before the Wikipedia people find out, and then they switch it back. Oh, man. Oh, Trev, here comes the gloating. Oh, you wait. We'll see in the playoffs. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. You know what? The only games that truly matter are the playoffs, and now we really are into real football season. The NFL started its first Sunday. And hey, thanks for mentioning that, Ryan. Where's my I got to get the old Vikings hat out sometime today. Big win for the Vikings. Yeah! Although the Giants didn't even show up to play. Ooh, that was a brutal game. Oy. I didn't even watch the fourth quarter. Third, I was tuning out, and then fourth, I was gone. It was just like, yeah, no, the Giants, I would have liked to have celebrated that win a little bit more, but the Giants are snoozing, man. They don't even, I think that was the I think that was the junior Giants, like the practice team that showed up. Oh, it's hard to celebrate a win like that when the team that you're playing was just not all that good. Not all that good. Sam Darnold did okay, though. But yes, I will relish the Vikings win. Nick tries to take a shot. We don't expect you to know much about football. You're a Vikings fan. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, they won. The Vikings won. The Vikings won. And we'll take a win wherever we can get it. I think I had some football pictures that were shenanigans. Oh, Colleen, shenanigans at the football game. Oh, yes, shenanigans at the football game. Everybody all so happy. And, oh, look at this, making friends with Saskatchewan fans. And a little bit of tailgating going on. That's always good. Some beers and beverages before the game in the parking lot. We just don't do that enough. We need to tailgate more. That is a good tailgate gate crowd right there. Oh, all the food strewn all over the place. Nicely done. Inside the stadium, of course. Packed house. Lots of fun. Everybody smiling. Weather was great. There's Trev on his phone. I can see you, Trev. On your phone. There's a fan blowing his horn. Blow your horn. Yeah, and then a cool down after and a celebratory barbecue. Oh, that boy, Colleen, you had a great weekend. Football, celebratory barbecue. Man, fun had by all. And I think I got a few more. Tammy sent some shenanigans pictures in from the Banjo Bowl, along with Scott and a bunch of other folks. And, of course, they're all crazy Winnipeg fans. Oh, that's a great picture. And got the clapping hands, and he's got the little protectors on there for making sure that it's not too loud. Everybody smiling, enjoying the beautiful weather. Thank you for sharing, and hopefully you had a safe and fun weekend. I know you were excited that the Bombers won. The Bombers won. Okay, well, we got Banjo Bowl Part 2 coming. I don't know when. Nick says they were in Montreal Canadiens colors, to be fair. True. Thanks for pointing that out. I forgot that the Giants were in Montreal Canadiens jerseys. I was so confused. Were there any fights in the stands? I don't know. Trev would tell us if there was. I think Trev got a picture with the Grey Cup or something like that, didn't he? I don't know. I don't know who he's hanging out with here. I'm not sure who this is. Maybe Trev will tell us. There he is, hanging out with the Grey Cup. It was just a few minutes after this shot that Trev was tackled by this particular football player trying to remove this. No, this is in Brandon. Is this in Brandon? This isn't from this weekend. This is because there's hockey on the screen behind you, and it looks like it's the Keystone Center. Brandon Alexander. This must have been at a Wheat King game. They had the Grey Cup show up. Looking good. Looking good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Brandon Alexander. Leon's Furniture Superstore Customer Appreciation Event is on. Everyone's a winner. Go to leons.ca. You can win one of 5 home furnishing makeovers valued at $5,000. It's happening now at Leon's. You can win one of 100 chest freezers valued at $399. Good for putting all those food deals in. You can win up to 50% off select black tag furniture and mattresses. Win one of 100 pop-up sofa beds. The prizes are incredible. Best prizes of the year, and everyone's a winner. Go to this website, leons.ca, and you can have a look for yourself to see the amazing prizes that are available to be won. Everyone is a winner. Here's a look at it here. The Customer Appreciation Celebration happening now at Leon's Furniture Superstore. You'll find them in Brandon at 3635 Victoria Avenue. Everyone's winner. This is a limited time event at Leon's Furniture Superstore. 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. At EPLAW office, they'll help to make sure that all your legal paperwork is done, T's are crossed, I's are dotted, and everything is good to go so you can just be thrown that new set of keys for your new home. Yes, they do real estate transactions. They also do estate planning, which is wills, and they also do corporate law. So if you're in some need of some legal assistance, if you get a speeding ticket or a parking ticket, not that kind of lawyer. No, they are the kind of lawyer that you need for basic, simple transactions. The boring stuff, it's like, I bought a house, let's get in there. No, we need to do copious amounts of legal paperwork first. Oh, no. I just want to get into my new house. Call EPLAW office. They'll take care of all of it for you. 642 18th Street. You'll see their big sign across from the RBC on 18th Street. Okay? And Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here. We're looking forward to Fuel Good Day. I'm going to be fueling fuel tanks on September the 17th. That is a week from tomorrow. I will be at the Co-op Gas Bar on Richmond Avenue, Heritage Co-op, Richmond Avenue, noon until 2, but Co-op gas bars from across southwestern Manitoba and indeed across Canada will be raising funds for different community organizations. It is a once-a-year deal where we all get together and fuel up, and proceeds are going to help things like food banks, daycare centers, senior centers, community initiatives from coast to coast with all co-ops, and of course, especially here in southwestern Manitoba. So keep that in mind. A week from tomorrow, we're going to be at Co-ops of Westman for Fuel Good Day. Heritage Co-op, Pembina Co-op, Twin Valley Co-op, Valley View Co-op, Boundary Co-op, Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op too. Always look forward to it. Brings back memories of my time in Erickson, pumping gas. It's a lot of fun. Especially with weather like we've been having. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Could be out there all day pumping gas. And sometimes I overstay. Sometimes, okay, we have too many staff. What's going on? Tyler, it's time to go home. It's just so nice. Now, doing a Fuel Good Day in the middle of January, probably not the same thing. Probably not the same. Anyway, let's go for a beach break. We have to take a quick time out. We'll be back in a second. We are going to the Canary Islands today, although, you know what, a beach break on a day like today should be a lot closer to home because this is pretty incredible. This weather is it just does not get any better than this. We'll be back with more in just a second. Food, fun places, mayhem of life. Thank you for being here on this Monday morning. Let's get going, sun seekers.
On the beach, we're here to stay. Feel the heat, the waves so fun. Sun seekers shining bright. There's always a beach there for you. Dream big, see it through. Living life loving this view with the sun and sea. Dreams come true. Flip flops, sand in our toes. Where it ends, nobody knows. Catch the vibe, daytime glow. Sun seekers, let it show. There's always a beach there for you. Dream big, see through. Living life loving this view with the sun and sea. Dreams come true. Flip flops, sand in our toes. Where it ends, nobody knows. Catch the vibe, daytime glow. Sun seekers, let it show. There's always a beach there for you. Dream big, see through. Living life loving this view with the sun and sea. Dreams come true. So we rise up, chase our dreams. Palm trees and summer scenes. Love the life, feel the breeze. Sun seekers, living free. There's always a beach there for you. Dream big, see through. Living life loving this view with the sun and sea. Dreams come true. With the sun and sea, dreams come true. clocks, sending a
Canary Islands for a Monday morning, and it is going to be hot here too. Not just there. We are in for another gorgeous day in southern Manitoba. I never get tired of saying that. We are starting out at 9 degrees. We'll be into double digits shortly here. 32 for the high today, and that could spell showers and possibly thunder showers later this afternoon. But I'm thinking we'll probably get those thunder showers towards the end of the week when the 30s are done. 33 again tomorrow. Holy cow. Wednesday, sunny and 27. Thursday, sunny and 30. It just doesn't stop. Your weather and road update is brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on voicemanusa.com. Call 204-730-2333. Beautiful shots of all four corners of our immediate local area, from East Eli close to Winnipeg there up to the Saskatchewan border, 16 at Russell. We are seeing sunshine and just a beautiful fall morning. It doesn't get, it's like a summer morning. Let's be honest. This is like a morning we would have in June for sure, at 9 degrees. And so if you haven't had a chance to get your stuff off the garden yet, you've got a reprieve, quite the reprieve. Actually, the above normal temperatures, I've been looking at the extended forecast. The above normal temperatures don't end until the middle of next week. Isn't that insane? Like, we're 27, 28 degrees, just incredible. Just fantastic. There is the frosty conditions in Northern Ontario, but we are good here. We are good here. We're golden. Welcome back into the Beach Bunker. Okay, getting the show underway with our topics of the day. Topic number 1, homework at school. Homework at school. Homework at school. Homework at home. There are some people that are saying that we should not be having homework anymore. This was posted over the weekend. The state of California is trying to pass a law, actually, to ban homework in order to limit stress for students and parents. It's called the Healthy Homework Act and will require teachers to consider the impact that homework has on students' well-being, as well as if it requires parental support and access to technology. And so this has got some people obviously concerned. Others are saying, you know what, it's about time. COVID proved to us that the kids can't do anything on their own. When it comes to doing schoolwork at home, they can't get it done. So why don't we just give up? Why don't we just try to keep everything confined to the classroom? What do you think about this? Did you have a lot of homework as a kid? What did you think of homework? Are you one of the minority people who say, I loved homework. It was fantastic. Nobody liked homework. Everybody hates homework. I wonder if the teachers hate giving homework. Homework just sucks. Maybe this is a good thing. Is homework always a stressful event in your household that kind of ruins evenings? Or do you think it's an important part of learning, giving children skills they need for adulthood? Should homework be banned? California is pretty wild when it comes to their laws, boy. They don't mess around. When they want to do something, they step right in there and they'll put a law in place. Homework for the kids. Should homework be banned? I am seeing on TikTok lots of people say yes. Lots of young people. Homework should be banned. Homework sucks. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Betty. Yeah, I don't think we've got too many fans of homework. What always used to drive me crazy is when my kids would bring homework home from school and say, I can't get this. I'd be like, hang on a second, I'll come and help you. And then I would go and attempt to help them. And the key word being attempt, because I couldn't help them. Once they left elementary school, I realized there was no way I was going to be able to help them with this. And so I was so excited that, obviously the internet was at our fingertips. So there would often be times where I would say, just one moment, I'll be right there. Yeah, I've got the answer to that. No, your dad's pretty smart. Hang on a second. I'll find it. Or I'll think on it. And now with AI, really, the kids can come home from school and flop open AI and you're good to go. Although you're not supposed to do that. That's I guess it depends on the school. Maybe a big no-no. I don't know. I wish I had AI. Oh, man, that would have been great. Quentin says, I don't think that the kids were doing much at school since they really brought homework to the house until we were going through their school supplies. And then I saw a 2-inch binder full of math, geography, science, and stuff that should have been brought home. Well, and they still passed. Cheryl says, nobody likes homework, but it's the beginning of teaching responsibility and being accountable. I don't know. So I had a hard time, but you know what? My parents did as well. Like, I remember being in school, and I always used to think it was quite funny when I would get homework, and it was usually math related, and my folks couldn't figure it out either, and they'd be like, "Why are they giving you this? What are you going to need this?" I know, Mom and Dad. I've been saying the same thing. When the hell am I going to be using this kind of stuff? And they're like, yeah, I think, you know what, just do your best. Do your best. If you fill in the blank spaces, hand it in. There's no internet back then. So it was like, let's just roll the dice. Let's shake the magic 8 ball and see what the magic 8 ball has to say. Put that on the sheet. That'll be good. Yeah. So anyway, not only a cell phone ban for schools, but we could be seeing a homework ban coming soon. Be interesting to see what would happen if they got close to that. Michelle says on Facebook, the worst for homework is when it was assigned at the end of class to be done the next day. Oh, I hated that. Oh, that did suck. You just thought, it's the end of the class. Oh, we only have 2 minutes left. Oh. Michelle, not only do I remember that, but what I would do is I would distract the teacher. I would make it an art of distracting the teacher to the point, because if you could get the teacher distracted enough so that the bell rang, then as soon as the bell rings, it's chaos. Everybody is getting up from their chairs. There's too much noise. People are talking to. You can't have the teacher go, hey, I got homework for you. Too bad. You snooze, you lose, and everyone's gone. I learned this real quick. I started honing my entertainment skills. Yes, Tyler? Yes, Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith, can you tell me about the time that you were really awesome in high school and you won the gold medal in track and field? We love that story, Mrs. Smith. Well, Tyler, I'm very glad you asked that story because, well, it was 1968 and the track and field meet had come together. Oh, yes, Tyler, can you tell us more about that story? Because we have 2 minutes left in class. Bell would ring. Oh, students, hang on. I got carried away with my story about track and field. Too late. You snooze, you lose. No homework for us. Yes, Tyler did it again. Woo! Mr. Distractor. Mr. Distractor. It's where it all began, Michelle. Those teachers that assigned homework with the last 2 minutes. No, should have done it at the beginning, maybe in the middle. You waited till the end. You're just joining us. Banning homework from schools. It's coming to California and could be next to be banned. Phones banned. Homework banned. It's too hard on the kids. It's too hard on the parents. MJ says, I struggled in college with these assignments are due before the end of the term. I'm a bad procrastinator. I need a schedule. We procrastinate things that we don't like to do. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. When is this? And then it's, when is this due? Which is code for back up by 1 day, or in some cases, a couple hours. And that's when I'm going to do it. That's when this homework is going to get done, because I'm just not going to do it. And then if you can't get to it, it's the proverbial your choices, right? My dog ate the homework, the wood chipper, it fell into the wood chipper. I misplaced the homework. I spilled a whole bunch of tomato sauce on my home. I mean, it is take your choice. Sean would like to say good morning to everybody from Newfoundland. Him and Audrey are in Newfoundland. He's coming in on Facebook this morning. Hey, good morning, Newfoundland. What time is it there? Like 10:30? Is it noon? Are you having lunch? Are you having some barbecued bologna? Hey, Newfoundland. I think we got a few Sunseekers out on the East Coast this morning. Kissing the cod, having some barbecued bologna. You're missing some amazing weather here, Sean. This is insane. We're like, this is crazy hot. This is not complaining. QD says our kids are fortunate. They only have 20 kids per class. I feel bad for the kids in overcrowded classrooms. Michelle says my boss doesn't expect me to work after hours, so requiring kids to be in class all day and then spend those hours afterwards doing homework is a no bueno. I think that's where this is going. I think that, back in the day, when you were told to take your work home with you, that was when we were in training, all of us old guys. And so, yes, sir, take the work home. Do work at home. Do work at home. Then you get into the real world and you're an adult. It's take my work home. Work all the time. You might be right. Sean says 10:05. Bologna is on. Bologna for breakfast. Yeah, bologna! Barbecued bologna for breakfast, perhaps? I think that would be great. So we are seeing a lot of favorability for banning homework in classrooms. Bye-bye homework. Cell phones are gone so that they can concentrate. Well, you know what? Maybe we won't need to give as much homework now because they're concentrating more because the phones are gone. I've only seen one or two negative comments on social media involving the phone ban, and it really has to do with kids who have medical issues or some parents who have some issues with regards to contacting their kids. I was going to say letting go of their kids, but it's a little more complicated than that. And there was a picture of one school, I believe it was in Killarney, where they had the phone on the wall, and it's a public phone, no quarter required, no pay phone. It's just the phone is there for you to use because they don't have phones in school anymore. And some parents were like, "This is ridiculous. Why do they have to use that?" Bah, 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 bah. I'm like, you'll get used to it. It'll be okay. Oh my gosh, Michelle is here, and we had mentioned your yard sale, and I'd posted it. They raised over $1,300. Holy cow! Wow! I'm so glad to hear that, Michelle. That makes me very happy. That made my entire day. That is great. The FU Cancer fundraising yard sale, and you know what? The weather played, I think, a big part too. I mean, boy, if you're going to have a sale in September and have weather like we had, are you kidding me? This was just so great. So that is awesome. Way to go, Michelle. And again, if you've got a nonprofit event you need some help promoting, we will gladly help you with that and where we can. For example, Quentin's got one coming up, the Super Strong Super Kids event coming up on Saturday at Anytime Fitness. That is going to be a big event. Big fundraiser. And hopefully Quentin will come on the show. We'll have a quick chat with him sometime this week to talk a little bit about that. Anyone remember the safety pin trick to make a free calls on the school payphone? No. Oh, Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday. All right. There's nothing going on but football on Sunday anyway. Sunday. Safe, strong kids for safe kids for strong hearts. I'm useless. Quentin, maybe I'll call you right now. Why don't I call you? Safe, Safe kids for strong hearts. I got to find your poster here. I'm just calling. That's me on Facebook. I'm just calling you on Facebook. It's just a voice call. Clinton. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
It's a voice call. It's not a video call. I'm just calling you on my phone.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay. Well, there. Perfect. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going. Well, I was reminded that you two have an event coming up this weekend. It's on Sunday. Super Strength for Super Kids. Now, you've done. What year is this that you've put this together?
This is year 5.
Year number 5, and this is for Chloe's Dream. So tell us what's happening on Sunday and how we can help.
Okay, so Sunday we are hosting a strongman competition next to Anytime Fitness. We're going to have events there for kids. There's superheroes coming out. There's going to be things for them to do. When we're doing our tractor tire flips and stuff, we have little car tires that we have the kids doing so they can really get involved. Come on out. The biggest thing is getting a crowd and getting the support. I mean, Brandon's been very, very, generous. And I got to say, I kind of got a little, I don't know, emotional, but we've smashed our goal on helping Chloe get her dream. And it's pretty exciting for this to happen before the event. Usually it sort of squeaks in, but it's really getting some momentum. It's awesome.
Well, and I'm curious because it shows up. You guys do this thing. You are working out in a parking lot, and you've got stuff for kids, and it's very curious to me, how people support it. What is the easiest way? Like you say, come out, but obviously there'll be things for sale, or we make donations, or how do we help?
Okay, so on superkidsmb.ca, you can go and register to either be part of it or donate. The money, honestly, Tyler, has come from me banging on doors and asking. And people have been very, very great at donating. We've had some sponsors come out that I had no idea they even knew about it. And suddenly I get a donation for, $500 from so-and-so. I'm like, wow. So it's word of mouth. I mean, this isn't Brandon's known for, we have a lot of golf tournaments and those are very popular, but when you have something like this that's a little odd, it takes a couple of years for it to catch on, and it's coming along nicely. So yeah, it's been word of mouth, and it's been me begging and pleading and hoping and asking.
So we're raising money for a little girl, Chloe. So what's the story here in a nutshell?
Okay, so Chloe's a little girl from Rapid City. She's 4 years old. She has been unwell for some time, to the point there's actually there's a tumor behind her eye. And it's trips to the Mayo Clinic and trips to specialists and all these things that add up to really any parent who's going through something like this, even as an adult, the costs involved and the time involved. And for a little girl to want to go to Disney World, for the average family, it's never going to happen for the average family. Let alone a family who's going through, again, all the travel, all the costs, all these things. So that's her dream. We're going to make it happen and hopefully put a smile on this little girl's face.
Well, that's awesome. Year 5, it's Sunday at Anytime Fitness. They're just off of Victoria Avenue there in Brandon's West End. You're going to want to check this out. You'll see Quentin there. You'll see a bunch of tires being thrown around. Quentin will be bench pressing a small cow, I'm told. It's going to be pretty incredible.
You know what? Come on out. We actually have hot dogs and we have hot dog combos we're going to sell. That's going to go to Chloe's cause as well. There's going to be a 50-50 draw. That's going to go to Chloe's cause as well. And just some activities for the kids. Like I said, they're bringing in superheroes from Winnipeg. So that's kind of awesome. So the kids are going to be able to take pictures and do all that. I'm almost 100% on the bouncy house, which we've had the last few years. So it's really for everybody to come. And you know what? Long story short, we put a freak show on in a parking lot and we help make a dream come true.
Nice. That's what it should be called. Freak show in the parking lot, making dreams come true. That's for next year. Quentin, thank you. Yeah. We'll see you in chat, buddy. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Bye.
Take care.
All right, there is Sunseeker Quinton. Again, that is happening Sunday in our town of Brandon. Super strength, super kids. Chloe's adorable. We'll obviously talk about that a little bit more as it gets closer. But thanks again, Michelle, for the reminder that I was going to talk a bit about that, especially after your FU Cancer fundraising sale made $1,300. That's fantastic. Hey, Rhonda's here on Facebook. Good morning, Rhonda. Nice to see you on this Monday. Happy Monday to you. Beetlejuice, did you go see it over the weekend? Beetlejuice was not only the big movie at the box office this past weekend, but it was the biggest September opening of a movie ever in the history of movies. This is a huge deal. Oh, although Variety says it's the second biggest debut. I had read earlier that it was the biggest. Anyway, 110 million. I got to get my facts straight. 110 million. Did you go see it? Did any of the Sunseekers go see Beetlejuice this past weekend? My daughter went to see it. I asked her, and she summed it up. She says it moves very quickly. It moves quickly. I said, I can't. You've seen the original, right? And we watch the original in this household every Halloween. $110 million this past weekend. The second biggest September debut of all time, ahead of 2019's It Chapter 2 and behind only 2017's It that debuted at $123 million. Deadpool and Wolverine and Inside Out 2 were also in the top 5. I believe we are into the era of 90s nostalgia now. 90s nostalgia. It was 80s. There was a lot of retro 80s nostalgia. Now we're into the 90s nostalgia. So no Sunseeker seeing Beetlejuice on the weekend? Didn't see Beetlejuice? Didn't? I'm curious to know what you thought of it. If you did get out to the movies this weekend, did you see any other good movies this weekend? I was pure football. I could not watch any more football after the Vikings game. I was just footballed out. There was college football all day Saturday, then the Banjo Bowl, and it was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, lots to watch this past weekend. Elsewhere in entertainment news this morning, did you see Nikocado Avocado? He's a YouTuber that is back on the scene. Apparently, he had taken a break, but made it look like he was on YouTube the whole time. He's a content creator that is making headlines this morning for his shocking 250-pound weight loss. Here he is. He is a first cousin of Tyler Glen. He might be a brother from another mother, I think. Look at this guy. Oh, Nikocado Avocado, 4 million YouTube subscribers. He's not my cup of tea, but you got to have respect for a guy who's got 4 million subscribers. I have 500. He's got 4 million. And look, it's the belly size. Let's be honest. I need to work on that. But here's the deal. So he normally looks like this, big gut on him. And then here's the background of it. On the weekend, he shows up looking like this. He dropped 250 pounds. But what he did is he recorded a whole bunch of content and then released it as if, it was done days ago, hours ago. And so people thought, okay, there's our heavy buddy. There he is. And meantime, as he's away from the camera, away from the microphone, he is dropping a ton of weight and now looks like this. He says, I'm the villain because I've made myself one, and you will continue to consume these stories about me. He says, I woke up from a very long dream. I lost 250 pounds. But he says people on YouTube were calling him fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the planet. Then he goes and loses a whole bunch of weight. Yeah, and he would eat some pretty crazy foods. Yeah. That is a lot of weight to lose. There have been a lot of stories about extreme weight loss lately. I'm thinking Ozempic or Wegovy or something has something to play in that. I don't know. If you have anybody in your household who's a fan, you know that that Nikocado avocado is a big deal, and this is big entertainment news this morning. For sure. Hey, if you get some big dents in your car, make sure you remember our friends at Auto Fashion in Brandon. They'll take care of hail damage. They'll take care of any scratches, dings at the supermarket, and get one of those shopping carts up against one of the doors, and you just got a new car. Or it's a new-to-you car, or it's your baby and you're really upset about it. They'll do paintless dent repair at Auto Fashion. They also do detailing, fine auto finishing. You know what you need to do? If you have something you need for your car, whether it be detailing on the inside or paintless dent repair on the outside, visit their website at autofashion.ca. Autofashion.ca. You'll have all the listing of prices, all the packages that are available, and all the services that they offer at Auto Fashion at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet, next to the car wash. Look for the big green signs. Sunrise Credit Union continues to support the ag community with all kinds of financial products and services available at 19 area locations across southwestern Manitoba. And as the combines continue to roll, make sure that if you are a Sunrise Ag member, you enter to win the Sunrise Credit Union Harvest Cool Down giveaway by texting COOLER to 78669. That's COOLER, COOLER to 78669. One Ag member from each Sunrise location will win a cooler full of food to feed their harvest crew on behalf of Sunrise Credit Union. Visit sunrisecu.mb.ca for more information. And at the Skydancer Casino, they're in the middle of a water park cleaning right now. That'll be on for the next few days. But you know what? By the weekend, it'll be done and over with, and their yearly shutdown for service will be complete, and you will want to get back into the water park and having some fun at Turtle Island Adventure Park. SkydancerCasino.com is the place to check out to see all the hotel rooms. They've got packages available like double queen standard room and 4 water park tickets, $159 weekdays, $179 on weekends. Of course, great games. They've got the sports betting in there for football now. All kinds of football fun at the Skydancer Casino. Skydancer is just 90 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt, North Dakota. Of course, we're going to be down there for the Hunter Hayes Show on November the 2nd. That's a Saturday night show. Should be a lot of fun at the Skydancer Casino, where the sky's the limit. Coming up on hour 2 of the show this morning, I'm going to introduce you to 19 restaurants that have got some pretty amazing pictures, from dining underwater to dining with giraffes to dining in a prison. People are paying to dine in jail. We'll show it to you. Also, the countries with the worst behaved tourists. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, oh, I know that one. It's probably the Americans. Oh, they made the top 5. You'll be surprised who else is in the top 5. We'll share that with you next hour. And move over Paris. Paris used to be the most romantic destination you could go to for any travels. Paris has dropped from number 1. Paris is no longer the romantic capital of the world. It is in North America. Kinda. I'll explain in hour 2. First, we have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. Thank you so much to Justin and Rick and Talia and Cheryl and Linda and Louise and Scott. Thank you, guys. We're going to be back again tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central for more food, fun, places, and mayhem. We go 7 to 8 for everybody, and we move the party over to Twitch, which is exactly what we're going to do now. So come join the party on Twitch. You can also watch the website at tylerglenshow.com. Or come join us at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Bob McKinnon, good morning on Facebook. Good to see you, pal. Have a great Monday. Thank you, TikTokers. We got to roll. We got to move the party over to Twitch. Thank you for being here for hour 1. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Oh, hey. Oh. No. You know what? It's easy. Just come over to Twitch. And you don't even need a user handle to start. Just watch through the website if you want. And that goes for YouTubers as well. See you later, YouTube. Thank you for being here.